month's edition of what's really happening in the Edmonton real estate market. I'm Gerhard Klein. I'm the owner of Northern Lights Appraisals, providers of residential and commercial appraisals in both Edmonton and Calgary regions. So let's talk about what's going on right now in the Edmonton market. This is what I would call the seasonal slide. And so what we're going to start seeing typically are headlines in newspapers talking about prices coming down. Prices are down over last month. The thing to keep in mind, of course, is this happens every year, even in a very stable market. So if we're analyzing our market for market strength, we actually have to look beyond that. We don't want to listen to those month-over-month numbers. If you get my newsletter, you'll see that I always break it down to the last 5 years of the same month to try to adjust for those seasonal norms. So what we're seeing is we are seeing a little bit of a price decrease. I'm kind of in that 1% range over from the past year in single family homes. And really, but if you look at the last 2 years, like 2014, 15, and 16, we're still hovering in there around that $430,000 mark. So there hasn't been a massive price decrease there. Condominiums actually a little bit up from last year, but definitely down from 2014. So the biggest thing for me continues to be inventory. Higher than typical inventory, the highest inventory of the past 5 Octobers, coupled with just typical demand. Demand hasn't dropped off crazy either, which is a good thing. But this higher inventory continues to be kind of the elephant in the room. I don't know why we haven't seen more of a price decrease, but I guess it shows the resiliency of our market and that there is some job growth and potential and replacing of jobs and people obviously buying homes to keep it that way. What it is doing, I think, is on the rental side, we are definitely seeing an increase in vacancies and a lowering of rents. And that has been a real trend over the last 6 months. I think has a lot to do with people not selling their home, putting that home in the rental market, and then, of course, some decreased in migration. So watch for those headlines. At this point, like I said, down 1%. Not a huge panic considering the economic conditions that we have been in. I would say we're showing relative strength in the market, but as typical, we're going to be dropping off over the winter months. That's all I have for this month. Gerhard Klein with Northern Lights Appraisals, for what it's really worth. Thanks for watching.